Warden is a strong villager with the ability to jail 2 players at day. Jailed players are roleblocked and protected for that night. The jailed player can talk to each other while you listen to their conversation. You can drop weapons to the jailed players, and the jailed player can shoot each other with the weapon. However, the weapon can be used once per game. And if the weapon ever shoots a villager or a werewolf fan, then the weapon will backfire and kill the villager instead. However, if 2 werewolves are jailed, they can choose to break out and kill you. It has an unknown aura and is currently the advanced role of the jailer. So let's get on with it. Number 1. Who to jail and about jailbreak. Supposedly, when you're jailing 2 players, they should ask each other for their role, right? Well, true, but almost half of Wolvesville have a combined IQ of a burnt piece of toast, and assuming that you clicked on this video, you're probably a sandbox player, as majority of Wolvesville are, so we still have to talk about that. And this is just a classic randomized user just joking with you. Anyway, let's get on with the real deal. You should jail 2 players to get information of their role, and if you're ever jailed by Warden, you must claim your role, so that Warden can actually get information out of you. Alright? By claiming your role, Warden knows your role very well, since Warden is the only confirmed townie in jail. And also, you will not get shot by the weapon and waste a shot that could have been used. Although there isn't really a waste with the shots, but anyway. You can also jail 2 players who counterclaim each other to deal with a 1-for-1. Although there's a problem with jailing, and that is jailing 2 werewolves. Jailing 2 werewolves would mean that it would come to your end and you will die. And it would be unfortunate if there was no medium in game, or medium rituals or conjurer have died and you can't spread your information of who the werewolves are to them. So here are 2 ways to deal with it. The first thing is that you can jail 1 confirmed and 1 unclaimed. That way, you will not die to jailbreak, because there's no doubt that one of the person you jailed is a confirmed villager, such as a revealed priest or gunner. And this is good if you're playing in a game mode where there's literally many protectors, and they refuse to protect anyone other than Seer, and then when there's a berserk, they die. Yeah. Or probably you die, because no one protected you. But anyway, this is probably good if you want to keep your identity a secret. Or 2, you say who you'll jail before the night starts. And this is if you have claimed, and this could be day 1. With that, village will know who are the werewolves should you die from jailbreak. And you have no risk if you ever die from jailbreak, because village will know who are the werewolves. And village can deduce who are not werewolf if you don't die from jailbreak. Number 2 is you should drop weapons every night. There's no reason not to drop weapons every night, because werewolves can't see weapons. So whoever used the weapon is 100% a villager beyond doubt. And if a player who was shot by the weapon backfired the shooter, then they are a villager unless werewolf fan is in game. Number 3. Things to consider. Werewolf fans aren't your best friend, because they cannot die to your weapon and will backfire the villager who shot them immediately. So that would mean that a villager would die and you wasted a jail on a werewolf fan that backfired and killed a villager. And werewolf fans are most likely to claim Warden so that they can bait you into jailing them to prove yourself and prove them as fake Warden. and most likely the villager will use the weapon to try and kill the fake warden, but instead will die. So to counteract this, you would need to not drop weapon. You can jail the fake warden, but you shouldn't drop weapon if you are sure that the fake warden you jailed is a werewolf fan. And if someone used the weapon on a werewolf and they killed the werewolf, then they are 100% a villager beyond doubt, since werewolf or other evils cannot use the weapon. And if a villager dies from backfire, then the player who was shot is a villager, unless there is a werewolf fan in game. Although you could consider that this player is a villager. And also werewolf can't see the weapon, so you can drop the weapon and the next day you will ask the werewolf, when did you drop the weapon? If they can't answer it, then they are a werewolf, but if they did answer it, then they're a villager. Anyway, this is the end of the video, and if you enjoyed the video, why not like and comment what you think of this guy and the video itself. And if you enjoyed the overall content, why not subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video.